Today, we are taking a look at the new Varun S26 electric bike. And I will be honest right away, this is not a bike that won me over visually. I did not like it at first, and honestly, I still do not. The colors and the graphic design are just not great. But once I started riding it, my opinion started to shift. So let's talk about what stood out, both good and bad. First impressions. This bike looks big and heavy, and that is because it is. The frame is thick, the battery is huge, and everything about it says function over style. One thing I did immediately like though are the round handlebar grips. They feel way better than the cheap-shaped grips you usually get on bikes like this. Let's talk about the ride. The tires are surprisingly good. Tons of grip, both on the road and off-road. That's one of the strongest points of this bike. The handlebars work well too. On the road, it feels stable like a normal city bike, and off-road, it comes pretty close to a basic mountain bike. The saddle is very much a typical Chinese budget saddle. It does not look premium, but it actually works fine. On the road, it is comfortable, and off-road, it helps smooth out the small bumps. It's a bit strange for aggressive riding, but for casual riding, it is totally fine. Up front, the suspension fork does its job. No complaints there. It absorbs big bumps well. Biking through the forest or down a hill is no issue. In the back though, things get a bit disappointing. The rear suspension setup looks as the same as seen on many other bikes in this budget range. But I think it's fake. The spring barely moves. In real riding, it feels more like it is there for looks than for actual comfort. Now, something I really did not like are the pedals. They are extremely slippery when riding off-road. This is not just annoying, it is actually dangerous. Riding downhill at speed with your feet slipping is not a great experience. If you buy this bike, replacing the pedals should be one of the first upgrades in my opinion. Battery and range are where this bike really shines. The battery is big and it lasts a long time. I rode more than 30 kilometers uphill and still had around 80% battery left. That is seriously impressive and much better than I had expected from this budget bike. The charger itself works fine, but it uses a very uncommon plug. I am not a fan of that because replacing it later might be challenging or impossible. Because of the large battery and thick frame, the bike is heavy. You really feel that when lifting it or moving it around. When riding downhill, it's actually nice to have some weight. Uphill, this bike is surprisingly good. Even up a 35-degree sloped hill is no problem in the highest setting, which was a pleasant surprise. I would have thought that the immense weight would have limited its uphill ability, but it doesn't appear to be affected. Braking performance actually surprised me in a good way. These are mechanical disc brakes, which is a bit disappointing at this price, but they work quite well. Even on fast downhill runs, they still feel strong and reliable enough. The display is another positive surprise. It looks good, it is clear, and most importantly, it is very readable in bright sunlight. That is something many budget bikes struggle with. So, what is the conclusion? The Varun S26 is not a pretty bike. The design is messy, the rear suspension barely works, and the pedals are bad. But it has excellent grip, very good range, solid brakes, and a clear display. Comparing this to other heavy mountain bikes, you get an incredible value. An altogether surprisingly capable mountain and road bike with an incredible range. Make your own conclusions, but for me, it was a very fun and exciting bike where the pros far outweigh the cons. I would definitely ride it again. Thanks for watching, and a big shout out to Varun for letting me try out this bike. If you want to check out the S26 for yourself, there is a link in the description below. Until next time, ride far, ride fast, and ride forward. Cheers.